two teams heading in different directions this season for sure, as Los Angeles comes back for the road trip to take on the still traveling San Diego Padres. We've got Clayton Richard taking on Julio Urias. I want to make sure I say that right. Urias, the young 20-year-old left-hander. He's been really sharp recently, and Clayton Richard, the veteran, he's been sharp recently as well. Although his numbers aren't great, neither are Urias's numbers. Still, I like for under the total here, a 7.5. Neither offense has really done much recently. We'll talk about that in just a second here, but 7.5 set by odds makers. I'm going to back under the total. I think these two lefties are going to have some pretty decent starts today, or two decent starts today, I should say. All right, let's talk about San Diego and Clayton Richard. He gets the start today, comes in with a 3.51 ERA, 1.62 WHIP. This season between Chicago, the Cubs, and the San Diego Padres, kind of a homecoming for him. He pitched, for a while with San Diego. Now, Richard recently is what I want to focus on, because against the Dodgers, he's been terrible. 6.97 ERA. The last few years, he's faced Los Angeles, just for about 13 innings of work around there. Not a lot of action against him, but yeah, they've rocked him pretty good. Recently, though, he's been great. 0 earned runs, over his last 13 innings of work, allowing just 10 hits. So he comes into this game with some momentum. Los Angeles, they've been struggling at the plate. Offensively, San Diego, they've been struggling at the plate, averaging just around 3 runs, just under 3 runs per game, actually, in about their last 5 games. So I don't expect San Diego to do much today against this guy here, Julio Urias. I'm going to get that right. I know who the kid is. The name is not that easy. We'll get used to it because he's going to have a really good future here. Really young guy, 20 years old. He's been great recently as well. Urias, he comes in, taking them out for the Dodgers. 3.71 ERA, 1.51 WHIP. So like Richard, not great numbers overall, but still recently he's been fantastic. His last 4 starts, he's allowed just 2 earned runs. So I expect him to pitch well today against a struggling Padres offense. Now, Los Angeles, they haven't done much recently either at the plate. They exploded for 8 runs in the 8th and the 9th inning in Colorado, but prior to that, they'd done nothing. In the 7 games prior to that, they're averaging under 3 runs per game. So they've been, having their own troubles at the plate. I expect them to score today back at home against a guy they've had some success against. But overall, I like for Urias and Richard. I'm going to get that name perfect, I promise you. I like for them both come in and pitch decent enough to stay under the 7.5 against these two offenses that have struggled. All right, that's my MLB pick, and I wish you guys luck on your picks today.